Hi everyone, it's Lois again, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about being organized because a lot of people come to me and say, that I'm very, very organized and I get things done and I seem to have everything in order, and it's not that easy. It's kind of hard, it's a bit of a task and a bit of a burden, but it's just something that's one of my strengths. So I just wanted to throw some tips out there for you guys that really want to organize yourself and be a better person, because the end of the year is coming up, the new year is coming up, and some resolutions are coming up, and so now is a good time to kind of start thinking about getting organized for the new year coming up, or even right now. I would like to say the first way to start getting organized is get a planner. I have a planner. I use it all the time, every single day. This is my planner. I kind of decorated it a little bit, but they're not that expensive. They're really cheap. This planner has the time slots in on the dates, and so it shows from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and so you can kind of write in what you need to do each day. At the very top there's 3 bullet points, and it shows, it says take time out, fun things to do, and then on other days it says today's top 3. So it's just a good way of kind of like organizing each day, and I recommend making lists each day. So if you make a list, either do it in your planner or just get some post-it notes of getting organized. Another way of getting organized is using a calendar. So it could be any kind of desk calendar like this, and just start putting in appointments, put in things that are due, get a highlighter and highlight those important things. So if I have an appointment on next Wednesday, let's say next Wednesday is a doctor's appointment and it's very important, then I'll put it on my calendar, and to make it really, really, really noticeable, I'll get my highlighter and just highlight it. And if you really, really want to be color coordinated and organized, you can color coordinate different highlighters on different subjects. So let's say all of my personal stuff is yellow, all of my work-related stuff is orange, and everything else, whatever you want it to be, could be green. So that's just an example of some ways to be organized with your calendar. And it could be any calendar. It could be this calendar, a little one like this. It could be one of those big ones for your whole desk. It could even be calendar on your phone. A lot of cell phones have a calendar, and so you just type whatever appointments in, make sure you use the alarm, and let it come up. A next tip, moving on to cell phones, I say use the calendar apps on your phone. So it could be the calendar app, it could be the little note-taking apps, but there's a lot of apps out there to get organized on your phone, and utilize them to your max degree. So if you have an appointment coming up, put it in your phone, and then make sure you set an alarm like 10 minutes before the due time. So if you have an appointment, make the alarm either 30 minutes or an hour, so that you know, okay, it's time to get ready and I can be there on time. So use the app on your phone, whether it's your Samsung or your iPhone, iPad, whatever it is. A good app I like to use is Evernote. Evernote is a good app because everything syncs with your cell phone, your iPad. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. Usually all app stores have Evernote. So let me show you what Evernote looks like. So this is a little symbol of Evernote. It's this little green square with the elephant in there, and you click on it, and then after you click on it, there's updates or whatever that comes about, but you can create different lists, you can create different categories, you can add pictures, you can add documents to Evernote, and it just saves it. And you can create any type of note on here. And then on top of that, you can even share a document with someone else. So like I have an Evernote for bills. And so with this document, when it comes up, I select who I want to share it with. And so I selected my husband's email address. And so you select the email address and they get a notification on their Evernote if they have the app. And then they can save it. So every time you update your Evernote, it updates on the other person's Evernote and vice versa. So I think it's just really handy, a great way of staying organized. I have it on my phone, my cell phone, and I have it on my iPad. So no matter where I am, I can just pull it up. And I have it on my desktop so that any updates, no matter what it is, it comes up and it's just all around perfect. So utilize those apps. Another way to organize yourself is just get rid of clutter visually. You know, I'm normal, I'm human, I'm a person. Sometimes, you know, I got stacks of paper, I got piles up here, I got piles up there, whatever. So, but don't let it stay like that for too long. Make a list telling yourself, okay, on Saturday at 9 a.m. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to organize my space. Whatever that space is, whether it be your bedroom, your kitchen pantry, your office desk, whatever it is. But sit down and take some time and really put things where they need to belong. And for things that you don't know where to put them, get little boxes, nice boxes like this one is one that I have. I got this from Marshall's or Home Goods. I can't remember where, but they're both the same. So these little boxes, you know, and you just throw in clutter, things that you don't know where to put it and you're going to figure it out later. Put it in little boxes, close it up, and this goes nicely on the desk. Get little things like this to put little containers in, put it in neatly, little loose papers or documents or notepads. You put them in, put little cards in. Get something for all your pens. Shout out to Guyana. But yeah, put something where you put all your pens in. And, you know, get little things like this. They sell them at Target in the dollar section to put your whiteout, your paper clips, your everything, push pins, whatever you want to put in here. But find a place for things and declutter your space, because when you declutter your space visually, it helps to relieve anxiety, it helps to make your mind clear, it just helps overall. Don't procrastinate. You know, when you want to be organized, you got to be on top of your stuff. So that means do not procrastinate. If you know you have something coming up and you need to tackle it, don't procrastinate. And that means create a list, create a time and date when you're going to tackle that task, and when the date and time comes, tackle it. Don't just look at it and turn the page or keep going or fall back asleep when the alarm goes off. Tackle it, because we're people of excellence, right? And so we're trying to get better. We're trying to strive for excellence in every way. So do what you got to do and do not procrastinate. And if you happen to procrastinate, because, you know, you're human too, I'm human too. Sometimes, you know, there's things that I don't want to get done and I just don't because I'm tired. Make a time to do it again in the future. So that means, okay, cross it off your list. Tell yourself, okay, I'll do better next time. And if it was scheduled for this Saturday and you couldn't do it again for next Saturday. So you at least have the intention and you keep trying every week until you actually do it, because you want to do the best for yourself, right? Lastly, my last tip on trying to stay organized is ask for help. If I know you better than yourself, I know that it's hard. It's hard to stay it's hard to stay organized. So do what you gotta do to try and tackle it. You know, if that means asking your friend, your neighbor, your family, your coworker, whatever it may be, ask for help, because we can't do stuff on our own. It's hard, and especially when you're trying to do something new, sometimes you need a little extra push, sometimes you need a little extra help. Maybe the task is too much and you feel overwhelmed, so just ask for help. I'm sure there's other organized people out there in the world like me who can help you. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope that you can try and get organized for this last part of the year and for the upcoming year. And if you have any questions or you have any extra tips to lend anyone or myself, please jot it down below. Okay?